Yeah, music cued.
Music. I got music.
Wait, is that what? Oh my, dude, I'm excited.
Are you excited for that?
This.
Yeah,
I'm excited to hear this.
Yeah.
It's George and Brendan's Real Big Time Podcast. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell
man.
your friends, tell your grandma. It's time for George and Brendan's Real Big Time Podcast. It's the most important part in the world.
Hell yeah, dude. Welcome to George and Brendan's Real Big Time Podcast. I would like to point out that song was made by request by our guest today, the one and only Christian Chomik. Christian, how you doing?
That was actually on my rider. I said, I need a Jamaican song, and if you don't have one, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's crazy. We did have a Jamaican reggae band that was just at the ready to make our songs.
That is pretty cool, dude.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
There was, did you go to the Kensington Derby thing?
No, I didn't.
There was like one of the floats or bicycle things was just like one black guy and then three other white people in like a reggae themed
Hell yeah, dude.
float, and I was like, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, it makes it good.
The white people at least had dreads, so I was like, all right, at least they're trying.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
one
mean?
love, brother.
But when they
I feel like
wrote,
that makes it worse, but yeah.
Wait, were they real dreads or like?
no, not like Halloween dreads. That would have been
no.
crazy. That would have been nuts. They were real dreads. Yeah.
That's. I feel like that's so
Do you
much
think it's
worse.
worse?
Yeah, because it's,
If
like,
it-
it's
if
so
they
much
threw it on-
effort.
Yeah, if they.
I'm just saying, at least they love. They're really into the culture. It's not like they're just like making a costume out of it. But the funny thing was when they first rode by, the black guy was on the other side, so I didn't see them. And I was like, is that just a bunch of white Rastafarians, a bunch of fucking Colin Hanks?
Yeah, it's the
wannabes,
Jamaican
dude?
bobsled team. One black guy. That's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah, but Halloween's coming up. This is going to be coming out like a few days
Right.
before Halloween.
Right before. No.
The day before.
The day
right?
before Mischief Night.
Thursday.
Oh shit, dude! You guys ever do that kind of shit? You guys ever throw up toilet paper and stuff? Yeah. What was the naughtiest thing you did on Mischief Night, dude?
Trying to think the naughtiest thing I did on Mischief Night. I don't know, probably just like toilet paper and drinking. I don't think there was anything specific though.
You were a big drinker in high school?
Yeah.
Nice.
In middle school.
Middle
when-
school? Holy shit!
Like
Yeah,
8th
dude,
grade.
he's Irish.
That's
what do you
crazy.
expect, dude?
That's not, I mean,
That's not
not like summers, you know.
Yeah.
Like you get like your buddy gets a bottle of
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you're
his
down
parents'
at the
liquor.
dock, you know,
Yeah.
on the bay.
Waiting for the fish to come in so you can take it to the shop. Christian, ever get into Halloween
I got
hijinks, dude?
into some hijinks
Yeah, dude.
sometimes, dude. Something my friends and me were a big fan of was whacking mailboxes
Oh.
out of the car.
Yeah.
I was like such a lame fucking person. I like didn't do anything. like
I
that.
didn't do that. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. That's
Well,
like
I will say, I mean, maybe not the cool. It's in retrospect not cool at all. But
no, but it is like I feel like that's a formative childhood experience.
No, but I was gonna say the most hijinks I've gotten into was like we stuck like we thought it was just like a regular firecracker. Our brother's friend or my friend's brother gave to us, and we stuck it in the exhaust of this teacher's car that lived in my friend's neighborhood.
Yeah.
And we lit it and like threw it in there, and it blew the fucking shit like.
The car exploded?
Completely- No, not the car, but
Okay,
like
well.
the exhaust.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
just blew it
off?
Blew it off, and we were like,
Did you guys get in trouble for that? Anybody find out?
no. I mean, that was pre-Ring cameras, so we're good.
That's
dude.
that's
Yeah.
true. Kids can't get away with anything
No,
these days.
no,
dude.
there's
no
cat.
ding dong ditching ever.
Yeah.
No.
I heard
Oh,
they
man.
caught the people that did the Louvre.
Ring cams.
But yeah, because of all the cameras that they
Oh,
have
did they
all
catch
around
them?
Paris. Yeah. I heard they've
Damn.
caught them. But yeah, you can't get away with anything because there's can't like even if you don't do it, like if you do whatever you're doing, you could still get caught because there's a camera
Yeah.
like right down. You know what I
Your
mean?
neighbor-
Some,
yeah,
the
it's
neighbor
funny 'cause,
has
like,
it or like
I think
it's
people
like-
used to be afraid of like the government surveillance and Big Brother, but it's like, nah, people will just put up cameras willingly so they don't
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
say hi to the Amazon guy.
Exactly, dude. I'm not worried about big government. I'm worried about Krista, who lives down my block.
She fucking sucks, dude.
And she's like, I see you didn't. You dropped something and didn't pick it up. Or yeah,
yeah,
man.
that's true.
it's yeah. I hate it, dude. Everything's recorded.
Yeah.
Even podcasts, dude. It's insane.
I honestly, like you ever think about doing crimes? Just like for funsies or like, you're like, oh, how would I? And then it's
I mean,
like,
what kind of crimes are we
just like,
talking?
I like the idea of a heist. You know what I mean? Exactly like
Oh,
the
like
Louvre.
what
Yeah,
they
but
did,
even just like
yeah.
stealing whatever, like going into a fucking. I mean, there's just like no way to. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too afraid, but I feel like there's no way to do it
You know
without
what-
getting caught.
You know what my favorite kind of stealing is?
What's
Is
that?
like convincing someone to give you stuff for free.
Oh yeah, that's
then
just
they're
like
like-
life hacking, dude. That's
Yeah.
not stealing.
Well,
yeah.
I mean it's kind of stealing because they can still get fired at the end of the day for giving away shit.
You're talking about like going to a store. I see. I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about like just telling your friends you need stuff.
Yeah, like no, I've gone to stores and been like, yeah, I have an online pickup. Like you guys fucked this
Oh,
up like 4
that's
times.
dope, dude.
man.
I'm like, I need all this right now, and they're like, okay, sorry. It works in the suburbs a lot easier because
Yeah,
people are
yeah,
scared
yeah.
of confrontation
That's true.
there.
That's true.
And
And it's
then-
also like when you go to the Target up here in Philly, there's literally cameras everywhere, like bird's eye view. You know what I mean? They have like the
Yeah.
ones in the parking lot.
yeah,
everything's
they'll-
locked
they'll
up.
Wait until you steal like $1 over the federal amount. They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"We're
We
getting
got
his
this.
ass, dude."
We got this Mexican dude. Yeah, one time during COVID, I like went in and I bought some not Pokemon, Magic the Gathering cards.
You know?
And
Right on.
they was like, I like tried to get 3 packs and I scanned 2. And after the third one, it was like limit 2 per customer. But I was at the self checkout
Yeah.
and it didn't like prompt me to do anything else. I was just like, moved it over
Yeah.
and I got $10 from Target, dude. I fucking
There you
got
go.
one over
Yeah.
on them.
I do that at Wawa like every day now.
You steal
like-
from Wawa? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
God bless.
I steal coffee because I do the self checkout. I don't think it's stealing. I think it's me paying.
You can just be like, I'm a cop.
Just me paying
Look,
myself.
if you
for-
serve me a coffee, I'll pay for the coffee. You know
right.
what I mean? But if I have to pour it, put my own shit in it, and stir it, and then put a lid on it, no, you're not getting any.
And
money
then
for
I
that.
also have to check it out
Yeah.
too. I have
Yeah,
to
really.
know, I'm
coffee.
wow.
Coffee is what, like 13 cents? You know what I mean? Like, truly, how much does it cost
Exactly.
them to give me the
Yeah.
coffee?
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
don't feel bad about that.
No, I don't
I
either.
feel pretty good about that. Actually,
I like you more as a friend now. Actually,
Yeah.
I like friends that steal, not from like other people, but from stores.
I've been stealing from you for a while.
And I don't know what you've been stealing. So
Friends
that's a fun little trick.
Friends that steal sounds like a crazy racial slur. Sounds like a Zach
Yeah, that's
Mama
honestly
joke.
that sounds like something like a Chinese lady would say at like convenience store.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There goes the
Oh,
friends
they-
that steal.
Yeah. They all ordered ribs. Yeah, black guys love ribs at Chinese stores. I don't know why.
I
It
mean,
is a
they're good.
stereotype that is untapped.
spare ribs, they're pretty
I mean,
delicious.
everyone loves them. Chinese
Yeah.
store ribs, pretty good, but not that good.
Not that great. Not that great. Not worth
Every
going out of your
time.
way.
You know
Yeah.
what's better? Any barbecue place.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt. Yeah. But yeah, so you guys ever gotten in like trouble for any like true crime? Like, sorry, any like the fucking mischief night shit? Yeah.
Not mischief night, but just like I got caught like breaking into a place with some friends, like a little this abandoned factory, or we
Okay.
thought it was abandoned, and we
So it's more
just-
like trespassing.
yeah. And then we were,
You
we
weren't like intent to steal.
no, we weren't stealing. I mean, we were just mischief wise. We were just like letting we got the fire extinguishers.
Yo, I did that same
Or-
thing.
Yeah, we were
Wow,
letting them
look at
off.
that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Well, you ever been in trouble, Christian?
With the law?
Yeah, with
Not
a man.
really.
Yeah.
No, I've gotten I've gotten like caught and then like, yeah, get out of here, punk. You know,
Yeah.
because I'm white. But never in trouble. Shout out.
Well, do you like fuck with like true crime stories and stuff?
Not really, man.
Well, you're about to. That's what your first segment is
All right.
today, dude.
I'm into learning new stuff.
This
dude.
one's cool too because this guy lived right in our neighborhood, right in Fishtown, Kensington. Yeah,
Wow.
he lived in right on Fletcher Street. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you make this part Jamaican?
I should have made him all Jamaican.
Step into the grime. It's real big time.
Chupombakla! Bullets coming at your head! Big bullets! God, carry over rice! Don't fuck with me, my boy!
Nice. Thank you for making that a reggae
Yeah.
inspired.
No problem. No problem. I do weddings, birthdays, anything you need, really.
We're gonna talk about Josheph Kallinger. You guys heard about Josheph Kallinger before?
No.
No, yeah, cool.
Nope.
So on Fletcher Street in Philadelphia, there used to sit a row house, brick and unassuming, identical to its neighbors. It was a house with a filled-in hole in the basement, a concrete scar over a pit dug by the small hands of terrified children. For decades, this neighborhood, like the rest of the city, knew its occupant as Josheph Kallinger, the shoemaker. He was a skilled cobbler, a father, and a small-time business owner. Not small-time, just small. But in the small-time
He's not big
business.
time like
Yeah, I was
us.
about to say.
Yeah, not like us. Not like us.
Also, dude, unassuming bricked and filled hole in the basement. What is this sexual
Well, we're about to
sexual
find
web that
out,
you're going
dude.
through?
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
dude?
yeah. In the mid 1970s, the city and the nation would discover the other Joseph Kallinger, a man driven by violent sexual fixations, apocalyptic hallucinations, and a divine mission that would leave a trail of terror, torture, and murder across 3 states.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
he was kind of big time. 3 states?
yeah, I mean that's probably more than we get. Honestly, we
Yeah.
probably they're tri-state listeners, but. Joseph Kallinger's life began with rejection. He was actually born Joseph Lee Brenner, but he was placed under foster care by his parents. And at the age of 2, he was adopted by Stephen and Anna Kallinger. You think like, oh, that's nice. He got adopted. Wrong. They were Austrian immigrants from Philadelphia, and their adoption was not an act of love, but of utility. The Kallingers were childless in their 40s and needed an heir for their shoemaking business, and more immediately, a laborer.
Yeah, yeah.
So they adopted a kid to, have
can't
him
trust
work.
those dirty Austrians, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know at least one other Austrian that was a very bad guy. Hitler.
I was gonna say I know like Schwarzenegger had that whole affair thing, but it's not that bad of a guy.
His son seems like a pretty good actor.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Nice dude.
Sometimes you have a hot maid and you bang the hot maid. Actually, she wasn't even that hot.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a crazy thing.
She was like
you know
a
what?
medium
She had a
maid.
lovely mind.
Yeah.
She was a beautiful woman inside. Really eased his tension. Was he the governor at the time?
The governor.
I don't know
yeah,
if he was he governor
yeah,
at the
I
time?
think he was governor.
Oh, dude, he was just trying to release some stress. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Leader of the 3rd largest economy in the world. You get to bang the maid. That's how it works.
And you were an actor before, and now you're the fucking governor.
Arnold, you have to open up that Excel sheet.
I'm going to come.
Consuela.
So affection in Kallinger's life was non-existent. Instead, his childhood was a regime of hard work and brutal, dispassionate beatings. His adoptive parents, as Kallinger would later recount, told him that children are only good for work. Any deviation from that purpose was met with violence. Once he was beaten with a hammer for asking what the word fuck meant, which is kind of cool. Like a full hammer, ball-peen hammer right in the head.
Jesus.
His father frequently beat him with a cat of 9 tails made out of shoe parts and tools. When he came home, proud of his role in a school play, his mother and father ridiculed him, beat him, and forbade him from ever acting again. He was Ebenezer.
We do not play here in this house.
His role was Ebenezer Scrooge, by the way. They're like, nah, dude, you're not playing that shit.
We will make you into Ebenezer.
The dad
Scrooge.
wanted the role. That's why.
I am Ebenezer. His isolation was total, and desperate for friends, the young Kallinger began stealing quarters from the shoe shop, not for candy, but to bribe other classmates to go to the movies with him, because he was kind of a lonely loser boy.
Wow.
When the parents discovered the theft, they dragged him to the shoe store and put his hand to the shoemaker's anvil. His mother beat his fingers with a hammer until they were bloody and pulp. Bloody pulp, yeah.
God.
So that's, kind of cool.
And you were like, why don't I? It's crazy that you don't like true crime.
I just like to let people know that these things happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
important.
And it's even better that you're like, it's in your neighborhood too.
Seems to be an occurrence. We were walking here. I was walking with Christian here,
Oh
and
my
he
God.
lives down the block, and
Yeah.
this lady is just screaming at her like 4-year-old like.
I wonder if it's Callenger's fucking aunt or something. you know what I mean?
She's like, "You get the fuck over here right now!" Like,
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
it's
Your
just
parents
like-
can fuck you up. Like, have you
No,
seen the stuff about Ed Gein, the
I haven't
Netflix?
haven't watched the Netflix.
Same
but-
story. His mom fucked him up, and he became
Yeah.
a terrible. I mean, he was already like a schizophrenic, and same with Kallinger. But I don't, doesn't necessarily be
Yeah,
a
it
killer.
doesn't really help.
Yeah, no. So anyway, oh yeah, this is fucked up. The most profound trauma, the event that would create the central violence symbol for his psychosis, came at age 9. During a neighborhood scuffle with a bully, Kallinger was kicked squarely in the groin by a girl. The injury was so severe that it left a hernia and it required surgery. When he awoke from the operation, his parents were there, not with comfort, but with a chilling explanation. They told him the doctors had done more than just fix his hernia. They had, in their words, fixed your little bird so it wouldn't cause any more trouble. They told him that his penis would never get hard again, and it was getting hard because the devil. They told him that the devil lived in his penis.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I tell
myself that every day.
Yeah, like in a good way. You're like,
Yeah.
you're the devil. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I tell Christian that.
Yo, dick's the devil, bro.
Oh, your dick's the devil.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, dude.
As Kallinger entered adolescence, his mind began to visibly fracture. He was prone to sudden, uncontrollable fits of laughter. Kind of like the Joker in yeah, he would just start laughing.
Did he have a business card?
Then he'd tell me, I'm not but yeah, he would just start laughing kind of maniacally and writhing around on the floor. And like instead of his parents being like, "Oh, this is a clear call for help," they just started locking their door at night because they were so afraid. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
It's
I like
pretty
that.
cool.
This is fun.
Philly Joker.
Yeah,
I love to hear
Philly
about
Joker that may be haunting. It could be my house. That's close enough to my house.
I mean, it could be. I'll let you know the address after this.
Oh, nice.
It's actually it's just a empty plot now. But
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
even
could
better.
possess one of your roommates, Fry Guy.
He kind of does, dude. He kind of does.
Okay,
I
so
hear late night writhings around, dude.
just
I'll be like,
Fry guy.
I'll be like, oh, Fry is a girl over, and then like I'll see him the next day, and he'll be like, no, I was in my room by myself. I'm like, what? No.
So yeah, his parents locked themselves in the room, and this isolation kind of led him to become, worse. The internal voices grew louder, and his psychological development twisted around his central traumas. He was, by his own account, the victim of traumatic sexual assault as a teenager, an experience that cemented his terror and a fascination with sexual violence. This, combined with the hernia trauma, permanently altered his own sexuality. He developed a severe paraphilia. The only way he was able to come was by holding a knife in his hand.
Interesting.
Yeah. Ooh. Later, when he had a wife, he made like a little secret compartment in the headboard where he would hold a knife while they were banging so he could get off.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that nuts?
Wow, that's pretty sick, dude. No, like that's actually kind of cool.
Oh, you're into it.
Yeah. Because I personally have to hold a gun.
to your own head?
No, just in the air. And then when I come, I have to shoot off a bullet. I've had to resort to potato guns because roofing costs are insane, dude. But give it a shot, dude. Hold a weapon while you nut, dude. If you ever want to feel some power, dude,
So at age 15, the chaos organized itself into a singular grand illusion. The voices in his head consolidated. One voice, which he identified as the voice of God, gave him his first great mission.
Mm-hmm. Josheph Kallinger, you're a special person. You must undertake a special mission. Already through your orthopedic work, you are easing pain in the feet. The feet are also the key to the brain. Your mission is to control the brain through the feet. That is what I, God of the universe, commands you to do. You will use this method to heal yourself and heal mankind. You must heal and save.
So
the cutoff is so good, dude.
yeah, it goes up.
Anyways,
We actually found out that was a sound recording from the.
yeah.
But yeah. So
You
yeah,
found that on vinyl.
that's actually what I listen to on loop when I go to sleep. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty good.
Against all odds, Kallinger attempted to build a normal life. He married his first wife, Hilda, in his late teens. They had children, but the marriage was volatile and unstable, collapsing under the weight of paranoia, accusations, and controlling rages.
She's like, yeah, why are you holding a knife when you're coming?
I think with his first wife, like,
Maybe
she knew
I just
about
want
it.
to keep you safe.
Which is why with the second wife, he built the little compartment.
Yeah, it had to be a fight. It had to be
He attempted suicide after they separated, and he was briefly hospitalized with what the doctors described as a religious mania. And then they let him go. He's like, he's fine.
He's got a bad case of the loonies.
He remarried, this time to a woman named Sophie, who brought. And by the way, how's this guy getting people to marry him? You know what I mean?
Riz.
I'll show you a photo of him afterwards, dude. He looked haunted. He looked what he did.
This is what I'm saying, dude. Back in the day, dude, you have a warm bowl of stew.
That's
on
true.
bed.
That's true.
Ladies are flocking towards
the man's
it,
got a
dude.
shoe shop.
He's
The man's got a shoe
His
shop.
own
He's
business.
he's a
Yeah.
businessman.
Business.
A respected businessman.
All right, yeah. So he remarried to this woman named Sophie. They had more children, and Kallinger established himself as a master of his own home, a grim echo of his own father. He was also by that time a full-time shoemaker, and he was like pretty renowned. Like people around I think the Maya did his shoes. He did the Maya shoes rather, just kind of
Really?
cool. Yeah. Beneath the surface, the pressure was building. Though he began having visions of a demon telling him to set fires. After one after another, his properties, the shop, his home, were struck by suspicious fire, each followed by a successful insurance claim. He would tell his family, "I smell smoke," or "something is burning," hours or days before a fire would mysteriously erupt.
Just to say, rise and grind, dude.
Honestly, one
Demons
of his
tell me
cooler
fires.
crimes. You know what I
I
mean?
was gonna say that's actually not that bad.
Insurance fraud is pretty sick.
Yeah.
This is the fucked up. This is where the pit comes into play.
Ooh.
In the late 1960s, Kallinger purchased the house next door to him. This is at 2037 Fletcher Street, dude. It was an empty, derelict house. Soon after, he gave his children a new, horrifying task. He ordered them into the basement with shovels and buckets and commanded them to dig. At first, he told them it was a bomb shelter. Then, it was a baptismal pool for their new religion. Finally, he admitted it was simply a test of their persistence and a meaningless task. For months, the neighbors watched the Kallinger children, small, silent, and exhausted, haul endless 5-gallon buckets of dirt out of the basement. The hole became the centerpiece of his private rituals. Kallinger would later confess that he would descend into the pit that his children had dug to defecate into the packed earth and then masturbate onto his own feces.
With no knife?
I'm sure he had the knife. I'm
Where's
sure he
the
had
knife? Baby, it's the knife of the shit.
A guy in a pit holding a knife.
Yeah.
Coming on his own
You got a
shit.
knife right there, Christian.
Oh
Why don't you
yeah,
grab
hold that knife out there.
You gotta rub it.
Tell me how powerful you feel. Dude.
Yeah, this is good.
Oh my god!
You're telling me fucking with this in your hand wouldn't be amazing, dude? I'm gonna fucking buzz. Oh my god, that's. Hold on, dude. I gotta sheath
You gotta
this
sheath that
thing
bad
before
boy,
I kill
dude.
myself. Dude. That's good. That's good, dude. I don't see where's the beef with this guy.
By the early 1970s, Kallinger's psychosis was in full bloom. He was experiencing terrifying hallucination where we would hear a voice speaking to him, only to realize in a moment of panic that the voice was his own. He would raise his hands up to his neck and be like, "Oh shit, that's coming from my own fucking voice. It's coming from my own mouth."
Oh, you wanna fucking take a shit in the pot. Oh, it's me. It's me. I'm telling you.
You should get a 4 for 4 from Wendy's. You earned it. You should get a chocolate frosty too. You love dipping the fries in the frosty.
Oh my god, that was me the whole time.
Yeah, no, his voices were a little worse. The voices told him that he needed to discipline his children in the way that he had been disciplined, down to creating his own cat o' nine tails out of shoe parts.
What is a cat o' nine? Is that just like
It's
a whip?
like a whip with like nine
whips?
whips on it and like
Yeah.
different shit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They used to do it for like sailors. Like it was a pretty big.
probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that one scene from Pirate, the one pirate movie.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, it's not Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's
It's
what I was
I think
thinking
it's a Captain Hook movie. Honestly, it was like the live
really?
action Captain Hook where they stick the sailor in
Oh,
the, in
yeah,
the
yeah,
box
yeah,
and
yeah.
then put a scorpion in there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That fucking
Do you know that's an actual?
spooky as hell.
that
Dude,
actor-
that's way better than a cat of nine tails.
that's
Dude,
actually-
that sounds kind of cute.
That's actually a woman actor that they did that. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
She was playing a man. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I brought that up.
Well, I mean, fun facts.
Fun
dude.
facts.
Fun
A little
facts.
fact.
fun
Fun
fact.
fact.
A fun fact in this horrible story.
You gotta lighten it up.
You gotta lighten it up. A little bit.
Because it's gonna
Throw a yuckum up in there, George. God damn, dude. And then he came in this kid's eyes and he put him in the pit and shit on them.
And there's so much that I'm not telling you guys. The story is fucking nuts.
I see you scrolling. That's the crazy. Yeah, you're
Just
like,
gonna skip
you're like,
that.
he had a knife to come. Insurance, what kind of rules? Ooh, the bucket.
That one's my favorite part, honestly. But yeah, at one point, their kids got sick of the abuse and ran away. When he found them, he tied them up in the kitchen and branded his eldest daughter with kitchen utensils. He like heat them up in the oven and branded her.
Yeah.
The knife.
All this was he was singing a little song how that he'd never leave them again. He'd be like, "You're never gonna leave me." Yeah.
Jeez.
You know, just cool stuff.
Oh my god, it's like the beginning of Reservoir Dogs.
So
Stuck in the kitchen with you.
after the torture had finished, his wife came home and he ordered pizza for the family, and they all had a nice little pizza dinner.
Oh.
You know,
Wow.
Well, that's nice.
one of his
Mamma
sons.
mia, that's abuse. Oh, my fungool, little Susie's got a little spocarino on her forehead.
What would you do for a pepperoni pizza?
What would I do for probably murder and torture my children?
For a slice.
Yeah.
So after
We're
this,
talking square pie. I'm killing my family.
is it deep dish?
Is it deep dish? Wait,
Sicilian, just like Grandma
is
made.
the cheese on the bottom? Nah, deep dish pizza's fucking nasty, dude.
I like it.
You like deep
Yeah,
dish?
I'm a big fan of deep
I like
dish.
a square pie, but not a deep dish.
Well, I guess is a Sicilian different than deep dish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
deep dish.
Is
then.
this
deep dish
after your dad beats and tortures you, or
Depends. Actually, after my dad beats
you
and tortures
think
me, I'd
that-
like any type of pizza.
I was gonna say, do you think you get to pick the
the toppings. Dad, can we get it
Could
Hawaiian?
you? I mean, like, because me personally, I wouldn't risk it. I'd be like, yo, I'm getting food. I'm fine with plain. You're probably gonna get like mushrooms or some bullshit, but like I could pick them off.
pick
It's
them
not
off?
a big
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
You know.
You don't want to complain. Yeah,
Yeah,
we don't
like-
make too much of a hassle.
Like, Dad, can we get meat lovers? You know, expensive meat. It's 3 toppings. You want pepperoni, sausage, and bacon, you fat fuck?
Honestly, yeah. Now I get why he tortured his kids. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? These kids will bleed you dry.
Probably little shits, dude.
Yeah.
Probably little shits.
But yeah, after all this, one of these sons eventually fled from the home and told the police, like, "Yo, all this shit's happening," and they did arrest him, and it was another failure of the system. The system presented with a textbook case of dangerous delusional psychosis. Not only but effectively validated Kallinger. He was declared sane, and his children were returned to him. This false clearance, this existential validation, was all premonition he needed to continue his acts. So by the 1970s, he was continually hallucinating. This time he had been given a new divine right. He was told by God that he had to kill every person on earth and cut off their genitals.
Wait, can you do that with the voice though?
Yeah, so I know the last request was a little weird, but this time I'm gonna need you to like kill everybody and cut off their penises. I know it's like a little weird, but that's just what me, God of the universe, wants you to do. Alright, G out.
G out, dude. Anyways, come to the Raymore Flanagan sale. Yeah, could you hit a quick Raymore Flanagan?
Don't forget to go down the way where we're friends. The best deals on furniture. G out.
But yeah, so it was then that he decided to involve his son in this crime spree. He decided to tell his 13-year-old son about his plan, and his dad was like, "Yeah, sure, happy to do it, Dad." Because all his kids were kind of like weird little like Philadelphia derelicts. They didn't really go to school, and they used to just do crimes and stuff.
That's crazy. You would think like torturing kids and abusing them, they would grow up to be like
Super chill
super
dudes.
chill and fun.
Like, I'm surprised they
good in
weren't
school.
like scholars or anything like that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? After a long day of carrying up buckets of dirt, you know what I want to do? Study.
Yeah.
I want to read about mathematics.
Yeah, their first victim was a boy named Jose Calzo, where they found him playing near the Man Center. They took him to an abandoned rug factory, murdered him, and severed his penis. They went through with God's command. When later interviewed about the incident, he said he was a little disappointed there wasn't enough light in the factory to see the blood.
Bars.
God then told Joseph that he had to kill his youngest son. So they tried 3 different times, which is the most fucked up thing. They tried 3 different times to kill him. On the 3rd time, they got him.
Pushed him down the steps.
Yeah.
they took him
What,
to
did he get a Technicolor Dreamcoat after that, dude?
they took him to a canyon and like tried to push him off the edge, but it didn't work. And after that, they what was the second thing they did? Fuck. Oh yeah, they tried to put him in a trailer and then light it on fire. But the 13-year-old kid didn't lock the door right. So, and by the way, at some point, you got to be like, my dad's trying to kill me.
Yeah.
But yeah, how they finally did it was they found some like abandoned factory on Market Street, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna go take some spooky photos," which is just like a classic Fowler son, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And then they tied him to a ladder and they drowned him.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
yeah.
What was it? A pool factory?
Again, he was taken in.
More like a ghoul factory.
He was taken in by the police because he was suspected by the police, and he was let go again. So this is like the 3rd or 4th time.
Christ.
Yeah.
The police are like,
God damn.
we would book him, but he's not black.
That's what I thought.
Joseph Kallinger, he did not do nothing. Are you kidding me?
That's what I thought you
He
meant
did
by
shit.
spooky photos, dude.
So
my bad.
it was at this time that Charlie showed up. Charlie was the disembodied head of a child with no eyes or no mouth. And Charlie began ordering Joseph to commit a series of crimes throughout the mid 1970s. Joseph and Michael, his son, would travel through outside of Philadelphia in New Jersey and Maryland, where they would often pose as salesmen, and they would knock on the door, where they would find women, mostly alone. They broke into homes, and Joseph would sexually assault women at Charlie's behest. So he'd be hallucinating like Charlie this whole time while he was doing the crimes.
Behest. That's a fun word.
At the behest of the beheaded Charlie. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, Charlie was just like this weird little demon head and be like, yeah, kill him. Do it. Which is kind of fun.
So he's like the original Chucky, kind of.
Yeah, kind of, honestly. Okay, so then this leads us to the final incident where he finally gets caught. On January 8th, 1975, Joseph and Michael approached the home of Didi Romaine, which is a cool name. Didi was caring for her ailing grandmother along with her young son. Didi knew right away not to trust the so-called salesman, but they forced their way into their home with a gun. When Romaine's young son entered the room and began screaming, Kallinger pointed a gun to his head and said, "This is a robbery. Do as I say, and no one will get hurt." He put the gun away and then took out a large knife. Kallinger asked the victim if anyone else was in the house. She told him that it was just the invalid grandmother. After Michael confirmed the older woman was invalid, Kallinger pushed the victim into a vacant bedroom, gagged her, covered her eyes and mouth with tape, and ordered her to strip. When she refused, he did it for her. He bound her elbows and ankles with electrical tape. Kallinger then stripped the young boy as well and laid him on the bed next to his mother. Shortly after, Didi's sister returned home. She was trying to unlock the door. Kallinger opened it and dragged her inside. He put a gun to her head and told her that this was a robbery. He shoved her into the same room and he was holding his sister and nephew. He demanded she strip, and as she held the knife, he asked if anyone else was coming home. Lots of people, she responded. Turns out they were throwing a dinner party, and a bunch of people were going to start coming.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a comedy podcast?
This is actually an infotainment podcast. So
You guys are trying to get on
Leonard.
NPR, huh?
Yeah. Also, the kid was P Diddy.
P. Diddy.
He grew up to be P Diddy.
That's true. I always win. I never lose.
So people started coming to the party one by one, and this kind of same pattern happened where he would like take him to a room and gab him or whatever. Eventually, the husband shows up.
Wow, that's like a fire sale, dude. That's pretty. I'll be
I know.
there in 1 minute.
And Charlie the whole time is like, yeah, more, bring him.
Yeah.
But eventually the husband shows up and he forces him to the basement. And
The husband?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he holds a knife to his dick. He's like, I'm going to cut your dick off.
Mm-hmm.
As he's doing that, the doorbell rings. And it's the 21-year-old neighbor, Maria. And Maria shows up. He goes up the stairs, grabs Maria, brings her down, and says, you have to bite off this guy's dick. And she refused, and she killed her. At this time, you heard a scuffling upstairs. The invalid grandmother had gotten out. She escaped.
Nice.
And it's gone to the neighbors. And so they like ran away. And they were like, all right, we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Joseph left his bloody T-shirt in a dumpster at Burger King. I'm assuming, I don't know where it was, with his name on it. It said Kallinger. and that's how they fucking caught him eventually.
That's
Damn.
the sickest way to commit a crime with a fucking name tag on,
What an idiot.
dude. What an
dude.
idiot. Just buy a white tee.
Yeah, God didn't tell him to just
Yeah, right.
not wear his name
By
tag.
the way, don't leave your bloody clothes everywhere when you're cutting off the dicks, alright?
He missed that message. He went to voicemail. Yeah. So yeah, eventually he was arrested. His son was sent to like a youth boys prison, and eventually he got let out, and he's like out and about to this day.
He's just hanging out. He's doing open mic comedy.
It's me. In prison, Kallinger was still violent. In March 1977, he set himself on fire. A month later, he attacked a fellow inmate in a cell block. And in 1978, he slashed a fellow inmate's throat in an unprovoked assault. In an interview 10 years later, Kallinger expressed his continued desire to slaughter every human being on the planet. On March 26, 1996, he suffered a seizure where he choked to death on his own vomit and died. And yeah, that's the story of Josheph Kallinger. Not only like a tale of psychosis, but a tale of like a tragic failure of the system, because they fucking had the opportunity to get this guy multiple times. And,
Yeah, I think what we learned from all this is we can't let Austrians adopt people.
Yeah.
I think that's the
I think that's
main
definitely
lesson.
the main lesson is Austrians adopting never turns out good, dude.
no.
They never become painters.
And that leads to a whole bunch of trouble.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's he lived by here, which is
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
nuts. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
He did his
Do you know where the
crimes.
cobbler shop was?
I think it was somewhere on Front Street, I believe.
Oh,
Oh.
fun.
But yeah, they call it. It's funny. He also had to like work with like really toxic chemicals for his cobbling.
Right.
So they like think that also fucked up his brain.
Yeah.
So it was
probably
like a
didn't
combination of
help.
his parents, the
Yeah.
chemicals, and then also probably the hammer to the head didn't help.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
hammer to the head.
The psychosis. So
You
it was
know,
just like
there's
this.
a lot
man-
of factors.
The,
Here, I'll
the
pull up-
general bad upbringing.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
chemicals. I still think it's on him though. You know, it's all his fault.
This is Josheph Kallinger.
He's actually not that bad. I mean, he kind of looks like a Frankenstein monster.
His
but
eyes look
Honestly,
haunted to
he's
me.
like a Philly 6.
I was gonna say for Philly, that's pretty all right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure back in the Dizzy,
Yeah.
fellas weren't looking that fly.
No.
You know?
This is what he looked like when he got caught, though. He was looking a lot scruffier.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's a man on the run.
Couldn't run much, I don't think.
Bam.
That's a
But yeah.
man eating pizza with his kids.
Yeah. That's a guy who gets anchovies and onions as the topping and says, fucking complain about it. I dare you.
After beating his kids.
Yeah, nearly to death. It's pretty sick.
Man.
Also, like as the wife, you don't notice the burn marks on your daughter.
Yeah, I
Like,
think I don't really remember, but I think like the wife was also like abused by him. You know what I mean?
okay,
Yeah.
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 Well,
well, what are you
say
gonna
la vie.
do? But
oh my god, dude!
yeah.
I went into. I was at a play last night, and I watched. Like it was just like my buddy's play, and it was like an alright play, but they put what's the phrase? Oh, pray tell or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They use that in like every other sentence.
Oh, that's
And I was
oh,
like,
pray
I
tell.
was like, did the writer just learn about this fucking phrase?
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, pray tell. Raymore Flanagan.
Come on down to Raymore Flanagan, guys. You got all the furniture for your needs. You got a family says for $3.99. Financing available. GG.
275% APR.
Dude, that's great. Like, you guys ever been to like those rent a what is it? Rent a center?
Yeah, yeah.
The fucking interest on those is crazy.
Fucking
it's
robbery.
It's criminal.
Yeah.
It's like if you get like a PS5, you end up paying like $3,000 for it.
Yeah, that or I forget what it was. It was like a microwave or something It was like a $50 microwave that you ended up paying like $1,000 for.
God
It's
bless.
just
Crazy.
like, good God.
That's the
just
type of hustle I
up.
don't respect.
buy the
Wow.
microwave.
How expensive are microwaves? Honestly, down at Walmart, you can get a microwave probably like $60 now.
I'm saying marketplace, dude.
Yeah,
Just
that's
fucking
true.
get a use. If
Everyone you
you're-
know is
If you're struggling for a microwave,
I
don't buy it
I
brand
find
new.
them.
Yeah.
I find like
Yeah, I was gonna
like,
say.
I mean, they're like I've
Brendan
never
has
like
never
bought
bought.
one.
He's always just found them.
like found them or given them. Like I've
Yeah.
never. I don't know.
Or
It's kinda
it
like
comes
AC
with
units.
the place that you rent.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
you're a homeless person, no
Well,
tents come with microwaves.
Not yet.
Not yet, dude. That's true.
All right, Brendan, are you ready for the next segment, dude? You got a
Yeah.
news story for us this week?
Yeah, well, kind of
Kind of a news story?
Kind of a news story.
Exploring the news.
Exploring the news. Yeah,
Kind of a news.
Anything's news, really. Everything's news.
everything is news.
Le Bomba Clyde. Been eating jerk chicken and rice. Bomba and the plantains and the...
Jamaican, I guess Jamaican people like plantains.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You've never
you're
eaten
right,
Jamaican
you're
food?
right. You're right. I'm
They
being
always
stupid.
ask you if you want plantains, and you go, yuck. No.
You don't like plantains?
I hate
I
plantains.
like plantains.
Plantains
I-
are pretty
brown.
good. Yeah,
They're like potato bananas. Pick
Yeah.
a side, dude.
yeah. No, I disagree with you. I think you're wrong.
Yeah.
I think you're wrong. Yeah.
I guess you're
You
plantains.
know what I would you know what I would
You
rather
just walk out.
You know what I'd rather have every time instead of a plantain? A fucking sweet potato, dude.
Oh, that's crazy. That's wild.
What?
I hate sweet potatoes. Enough said.
Yeah. We don't have to you're not yamming it up, dude. I'm not gonna talk to you, dude. I'm facing this way the entire time.
Yeah.
No sweet potatoes at all?
I just I don't hate them, but like it's just never my preference.
You just said you hate them.
Because it's not my preference.
All right.
I'll
That
eat
is
it,
a
but
fair-
I'll like I'm not gonna order it.
If you do hate something, it's usually not your preference. So
Yeah.
that's fair.
I guess that's true. Well, yeah. Anyway, he's like, I hate sweet potato. I don't hate them, but they're just not.
Well, but it's just like I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get sweet potato fries.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Sweet potato fries.
I don't like those. No.
Stop, but sweet potato casserole, sweet potato chunks,
Yeah.
dude.
I guess it's
Pretty
because
good.
I don't really like marshmallow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I could see that.
So maybe I've
I
never
like, I
I've
like
never
the
had
mash.
a sweet potato.
I like,
okay.
like the mash part of the sweet potato.
Yeah.
I just like nothing on it, plain Jane. Maybe
I
a
get
maybe a
something
little
to prepare.
maple syrup in there. Get a little.
Yeah,
Ooh,
sweet
get a
potato
little
maple
dirty,
syrup
dude.
A little
is
bit
nice.
dirty,
a
dude.
little dirty.
I'll put a chai latte on my fucking.
Make it Canadian, dude. Yeah.
Oh my
maple.
god, dude. Yo, when I was in Atlanta, we met this lady and she was like, "Come by the coffee shop. We'll make you a coffee, right?" And we like went to the coffee because we were like, hopefully she will give us breakfast. They had no food there. She was like, "I'll give you a drink," and I was like, "I don't really like coffee. Do you have like a chai latte?" And she was like, "Yeah." And it was just fucking like it tastes like vanilla and sugar. Like I was like, "What do you put in this?" And she was like, "We put probably like 4 ounces of maple syrup." I was like, 4 ounces?
Oh my god.
Classic chai latte.
I was like,
Diabetes
what?
latte, dude.
Yeah. And
Mm.
she was like, and then milk.
Meal.
Yeah. They talk funny down there.
Um,
I'm sure I sounded like a fucking idiot to them. I was like, yeah, why don't you
sound like
when
Logan,
I started,
right?
yeah, especially when I started drinking. Yeah, that's when the Loganisms come out, dude. So I'll just be like, yeah,
Yo, give me a drink,
chai latte.
Put maple syrup in it. All
Put
right.
maple syrup in it. Yeah, let's see what we got
you got?
going on.
All right. We so
Is
this
this about raping and murdering a child
No, this is about it's about hurting children, but it's
too? Jesus Christ.
no.
What is the theme of this episode?
Halloween. You know that ghost that goes like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that, dude. This sounds like the UFO ringer from the iPhone, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You know
that's
that?
sick.
That's what I used to wake up to for school every day because I
The
thought
UFO ringer?
I was a cool spooky guy.
Getting beamed
dude.
up, dude.
Then I realized I was a fucking loser.
I'm just talking about. I should probably be in the microphone.
get in there, dude.
So I am just talking about not a specific story, but this is just a story that always comes up. It is fake news usually. It's always about the right around Halloween. There's always a media story about poison candy.
Yeah.
Razor blades.
Blades and
apples.
candy
Razor
bars,
blades, yeah.
classics. We're all told. Our parents are all told. I have
Don't
to check
take
your
any
candy.
home baked goods.
Yeah, don't take any home baked goods. But that's actually it's a myth because
Right.
it's only happened like a few times in the country since it started. So it's just like a news thing that like
That's big candy.
Wait, wouldn't that be? Why would candy want to tarnish their image?
Because they can't. No, they're not trying to tarnish their image. They're like, don't take any fucking muffins.
Oh,
Yeah.
You gotta
I
buy
see.
Kit Kats and prepackaged goods.
Yeah.
So this probably started around the late 1950s, early 1960s. So in 1959, there was a California dentist, William Shine, who gave candy-coated laxative pills to trick-or-treaters.
That's a trick. That's a trick.
that's a trick.
It's do you want a trick or a treat? He's doing the rules. He's following the rules.
Which
I mean, actually, it's candy coated, so it's kind of a trick and a treat.
He said trick and treat, bitch. In my mind, he
great.
was black.
no,
A black
Imagine
dentist in the 50s? Yeah, all right, pal.
imagine wearing like the ghost outfit. And there's just a brown spot on the back, the sheets.
Oh, yeah. I have to poop. Yeah.
So he was charged with outrage of public decency and unlawful dispensing of drugs. In 1964, a gruntled Long Island, New York woman gave out packages of inedible objects to children she believed were too old to be trick-or-treating.
Nice.
They contained items such as steel wool, dog biscuits, and ant buttons, which were clearly labeled with the word poison. Nobody was injured. She was prosecuted and pled guilty to endangering children.
Yeah, because she gave out like a Ziploc of fucking steel wool.
I like how Brendan was like, "This has never happened." Anyway, here are 2 documented cases of when this exact thing has happened.
No, but like it's like
rare.
It's
Yeah.
rare
Yeah.
but it's always like something like people are always like overly worried about.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see. Nobody was injured. The same year saw media reports of lye-filled bubblegum being handed out in Detroit and rat poison
What filled?
being given.
Bubblegum?
Lye-filled bubblegum.
Oh, filled with lye.
yeah,
Right.
and rat
Filled
poison.
with lies.
Filled with lies.
That's the devil.
and,
That shoemaker was right.
and rat poison being given in Philly. So,
Ooh, Joseph Kallinger.
yeah, it might have been him.
Might have been him.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, could you imagine trick or treating at a guy's
At
house like
Joseph
that?
Kallinger's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just gives you like shoelaces, probably, honestly. And,
Yeah.
and a swift hammer.
Do you want
hammerhead to the head.
shoelaces or rat buttons? Also, you want to see the hole?
Oh, dude.
Do you want to?
I forgot about to mention this, but when he was growing up, when he was little, he made a hole in his wall to like have sex with, and his dad just kept
Yes.
covering it up, and then he just make a new hole.
Fucking his wall.
That's a man. That's a man.
holding a fucking knife, fucking the wall, dude.
Wait. Did he have like the knife like in the wall? You know, it was-
Yeah, like he was Laura
man.
Croft climbing a mountain.
God, I'm never gonna get this man out of my head.
Yeah,
I did too much research on him.
you're in the hole now.
I'm in the poo and cum hole, dude.
shithole, dude.
Ooh, and come hole.
Reports of poison candy and allegations of copycat incidents peaked after the Chicago Tylenol murders.
Yeah,
Which
those were real.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
those were real.
What is that?
The Chicago Tylenol murders.
No, I'm not. I don't know about game.
It was a series of murders where bottles of Tylenol were being poisoned randomly.
Oh, I do know.
In
this.
in
Yes,
Chicago,
yes,
and
yes.
some I think a kid died, some other people
Yeah.
died. Yeah,
I thought he was like killing people and then being like it was Tylenol.
yeah. But that's the reason why any bottle you open has the little
the seal.
seal. Yeah,
Mm.
Tamper-proof seal.
Mhm.
Interesting.
yeah.
So something good came out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I have to.
Gotta look at the bright side
Now
of stuff,
whenever I
yeah.
have allergies, I have to struggle for fucking 15 minutes. God damn it! And then I end up just poking my fucking finger through it because I'm like, God damn it, dude. I can't get this thing off. Why do they make the tab so small?
I don't honestly. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't-
Make a bigger tab.
Yeah.
It's just
Simply,
like-
simply make a bigger tab.
Do you think I have tweezers to open up this bottle?
Even with
No.
because half the time it just breaks off.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways. Anywho.
So there has been some misattributed deaths to these myths because usually it'll also happen after there's a child's death after Halloween. They'll be like, "Oh, someone poisoned this
Right.
kid."
Yeah, the kid dies from cancer. And then he's just fucking.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, oh,
And they're like, it was they put chemotherapy in his.
yeah.
They forgot to put chemotherapy in his
Usually,
Milky Ways.
a factor in the poison candy myth is it's a stranger, who is indiscriminately murdering children rather than dying from an unrelated medical condition or being poisoned by a family member. So, for example, in 1970, a boy died after finding and eating his uncle's heroin in the Detroit area.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then the family attempted to protect the uncle.
I don't know if that's a trick or treat. Sounds like both.
The family attempted to protect the uncle by claiming the drug had been sprinkled in the child's Halloween candy. So the media kind of ran with that,
It's always someone the kid knows. It's never a stranger. Yeah.
Yeah, it's another one. A boy died after eating cyanide-laced package of pixie sticks that his father had planted in his trick-or-treat pile. He also gave out poison candy to other children in an attempt to cover up the murder.
Wait a second. What did he sprinkle in there?
Cyanide. He put cyanide in his
Cyanide
in
laced.
the pixie sticks?
Yeah.
Dude. Jesus fucking Christ. What stories are we picking for this podcast,
It's
dude?
spooky.
It's spooky as hell,
It's
dude.
spooky as hell,
I'm
dude. Nothing
scared out of
scarier
my
than a dead
socks.
kid.
Yeah. I had to investigate these PBRs before I drank them. I had to see if there was a seal.
Yeah, I poisoned them, dude.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
I was like, why is there like a pinhole that looks like a needle was stabbed into the top of this
drinking
beer?
up.
Oh well. Why'd you pre-pour my beers in this cup? Why is it purple?
Why did you hand me the cup and be like, "Oh wait, no, this one's yours"?
Dude, have you ever seen that shit when you see a beer at the bar and you're like, that's a tampered beer, dude.
I don't think so. I never mentioned, but
Well, I would visit like my friends at like Penn State.
Oh, yeah.
And that's like the only place I would see it because it's just
That
like
makes
so
sense.
many rapists in a such
That's where they
such
try
a
to-
small. Yeah, literally.
you get a major in that there.
Yeah, you get a business comm major and then you're a rapist for the rest of your life. dude.
For $9,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, a major
It's
in
not-
rape, a minor in hazing, killing
Yeah.
kids in hazing. Yeah,
Exactly,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
great school though, Sandusky.
Great program. Great
Great
top
program.
of
program.
it.
Yeah, what a good defensive mind. It's a shame his lawyers didn't have that same mindset, but
There's
Joe
also,
Pod knew. Joe Pod knew. Fuck State College. I hate Penn State so much.
I agree with you on
Yeah,
that. dude.
Penn
Oh my
State,
god,
they
dude!
suck.
One of my best friends went to Penn State, and he loves it.
yeah, they all do.
And
They're
I
all
was
like
like,
brainwashed.
what a fucking loser. Otherwise, great guy. Otherwise, great. He had a girlfriend in college. He wasn't raping.
God
He
bless.
went to a satellite campus. Wasn't raping.
Yeah, and there's been other deaths where like a kid died of natural causes.
Oh my god,
a girl
we're still
died.
talking about this, dude.
Yeah, while trick or treating. Yeah. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that it's
Let your kids eat whatever,
Let your
dude.
kids eat
Let your
whatever.
kids. Look, if your kid dies from poisoning from Halloween,
You have an easy out.
is that not the most fire Facebook post you could ever make? You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about, dude?
That'll
Think
get the likes. That'll
Think
get
about
likes.
the Lizzies. Think about the likes, bro. What
Holy
are
the
we-
shares.
The shares.
Oh
Oh
my
my god.
The reactions.
You're gonna be talking to news, but think about the time off of work that they're probably gonna give you PTO for, dude. Because they'll be like, you know what? fucking salute to you. Salute to you.
The algorithm would
I think
love it.
I think you could financially gain from that.
Yeah. No, you could write a book for sure.
For sure. You could be a TikTok star.
You get an Oprah in a
poisoned.
second. Is Oprah still around?
Someone's
Is she
going to
still-
poison their kids so they become a TikTok star.
Oh, yeah.
No, absolutely.
Have you
I
seen this
mean,
thing where like in California you can't profit off your kids as a streamer anymore without like giving them money? So a lot of streamers.
They had to make that a rule.
Yeah, so
Christ.
a bunch of like influencer families are just instead of like paying that, they're just moving out of California.
Oh my God, that's so
And they're posting
fucking
TikToks about it.
sick. That's
We're moving out of California so we can exploit our kids better. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're
We
dancing.
Don't want to play into a trust fund. But, yeah, it's literally what it is. They're supposed to set up a trust fund for their kids where they put some of the revenue of the streaming, and they're like, nah, dude, this is all my. This
Nah,
Well, they're
nah.
just
We'd rather be
they're
pieces of
teaching their
shit.
kids good values, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing good comes from trust funds, not financial stability.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, or
That's true.
or work
Yeah.
credit for work given. But no, I like that. I think if I was a parent and I had children,
Mhm.
You'd exploit them for money.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I wish my parents
Yeah,
exploited me for
Yeah,
money.
for sure.
Yeah, what's the other option? You
Look,
burn,
dude, imagine
you
being
burn
At
them and
the
then
end
feed
of
them
the
pizza.
At the end of the
Would I rather be me, or would I rather be the Rizzler?
yeah.
The Rizzler
Yeah, I
every
wanna get-
fucking day.
I want to get chocolate chunk chips, dude,
Yeah, dude.
every day.
Boom.
Yeah,
Boom. Wait, hold on a
that's
second.
what I'm. G out.
I love the Rizzlers.
I'm the Rizzler. Yeah, dude, that's pretty sick, dude. Nah, I mean, also those kids are learning real life skills.
Yeah.
You don't think they can make it in the entertainment industry after being a giant streamer? You know what I mean?
No, they probably can't.
Why not?
You see what's happening with JoJo Siwa right now, dude? She's falling apart.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, if you have a mental disability, you're gonna,
I think a lot of
You're
them
not gonna
develop
work.
it
Yeah,
afterwards.
I think that happens. Yeah. Who
well,
knows?
yeah, dude. She seems like a lady who's done whippets a lot.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
She's doing whippets
I mean,
right now.
look, you act like nobody gives the sympathy to Joe. What's her name?
JoJo.
JoJo Siwa, yeah.
Yeah. Nobody gives the sympathy she deserves, right? Because in reality, think about her job, right? She has to be talking about being a lesbian, but also have like Disney safe lyrics.
Well, not
You know what
anymore.
I mean?
Now she doesn't.
Oh,
yeah,
she's off
out,
the-
dude. She's
She's
off.
a trad wife.
She's,
Right?
yeah, now she's a trad wife. Yeah.
Ugh.
She's not a lesbian anymore.
Honestly, she's just a mold. She's whatever you want her to be.
That's true.
Dude.
That
Yeah.
sucks. I thought
Yeah.
she was just like a full flannel lesbian.
No,
anymore.
that was a phase.
Oh, that sucks.
That was a phase. She went
Yeah,
through
yeah.
a phase.
Damn.
She
All
actually-
right, well,
she went through,
fuck
like,
her,
some-
dude. She stinks. If
She was
she
like-
was like a lesbian, if she was just like a full Home Depot lesbian and just like living her life, I would be like, yeah, hell yeah. Dude.
She was
do your thing.
on
But
some
no.
like celebrity Big Brother show, and Mickey Rourke was there too, and he was like, "I'll turn you into a straight woman," and then he became straight, or she became
No
straight.
fucking way,
I don't
dude.
know if they fucked or anything, but no, it
Yeah,
was like a
they
big controversy.
fucked, dude. Yeah, they fucked.
It was a
you
big
don't become a
controversy.
Hallmark wife from a fucking a 7 at a bar.
No, it was some other dude, right? It's like some dude. Is it a country singer? Who's that dude that she's with?
Dude, I have no idea.
Morgan Wallen.
Maybe.
No, but that would be fun.
Um,
Just a ridiculously big star being like, I want to fuck JoJo Sweet.
Anyway, if you do see JoJo Siwa, make sure to put razors in the candy
yeah,
bars.
please, anything.
She's too old to be Halloween trick or treat.
She's always dressing up, dude. So who
That's
knows?
Yeah.
She is always in costume.
I have a new coworker that wears cat ears.
All the time.
No, I mean I told her she can't wear it during work.
Okay.
That's
fair.
good.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
fair.
I'm
It's a
like
fair
her. I'm
thing.
like her manager technically, so I have to be like.
So
No.
she gets off. She clocks out, and she's like,
Yeah, literally.
Wait. She's
She
like,
gets changed in the locker room.
no, wait, Christian, you're like, you can't wear cat ears. She's like, meow.
God, cat people.
Well, can I at least have a bowl of milk at work? It's like, that's not a staff meal. it's not a staff meal. You can't have that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is like an actual problem in my life. Like, this is something I've actually had to deal with recently, which is fucking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, man. People are getting-
Arguing about extra years because she's already got 2. You know what I mean? You're putting on extra ears.
Wait, she got multiple ears that she's trying to do?
No. She has 2 on the fucking. She's a normal human being.
No, I thought you meant she was like trying to do multiple cat ears.
No.
Confused.
Yeah,
I got you.
no, that would be pretty cool. No, but she has headphones that have cat ears on them, and then she'll walk into work with headphones and the cat ears. So she does have 2 ears.
That's
sometimes,
fucking sick, dude.
Wow.
That's fucking sick. Yeah,
Nah, man, I
crazy.
fucking hate her. She should kill herself, bro.
people are getting weird, man. People are getting weird. I think maybe AI has a lot to do with people getting weird, dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We actually have a brand new segment this week to talk about it. Are you guys ready for this shit, dude?
Yeah.
Yes.
Real big time AI helping you reach for
Whoa.
the sky.
This is gonna be hard to make Jamaican.
Make every worry fade away. I'll guard your home and watch you sleep. I'll learn the secrets that you keep. When mercy fails and hope is lies, I'll clip your wings so progress flies.
Real big time AI. Surrender is sublime.
Wow. Wow, that's good stuff.
Welcome to Real Big Time AI.
Big bullets time.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about AI, dude.
Yeah.
When we talking about it, specifically in relation to comedy, right?
Yeah. So I mean, I had a longish discussion about this yesterday with my friends about like comedy and AI.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
And they were talking to me, and they're like, "Oh, do you think like script writing is gonna be like taken by AI and stuff like that for like screenwriting, like for drama plays?" I'm like, maybe. You know, I mean, like. I mean, there's like the frameworks that are already set. There's only like what? There's like a certain amount of stories.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? I don't know the number. I'm not. a
Yeah.
smart
I know
guy.
that theory. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, I was like a maybe, and they're like, what about like stand up comedy? And I was like, I don't think so, because it's like comedy is like relating a human experience to a different human experience, and you laugh at like the juxtaposition. Basically, that's like 90% of comedy.
Yeah.
You know, and then I was with my girlfriend, and then she goes, "But you just do voices." I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, "Yeah, comedy. I'm the 10%."
No, babe, you don't understand the subtext.
I was like, "No, it's funny because I'm white and I'm doing a black guy voice. No, it's you don't get it. AI can't be white. It's Chinese."
I don't think AI can be funny. You know what I mean?
I mean, have you tried? Like, I've gone into ChatGPT and I'm like, write a joke.
Yeah, I mean,
about
even
this.
like if I have like a
and
premise,
I'm like,
right?
this fucking sucks.
That I'm like trying to work on. I'm just like, hey, help me brainstorm this. And it's always just like, what it is, it's like, you know, those like bathroom readers that are full of like jokes.
Yeah.
It's like, it's that type of shit that it spits out.
It's
like
popsicle stick
it
jokes.
does. Yeah, exactly. It does like very formulaic. Because there's a lot of nuance with stand up, especially nowadays. Like, it's not a lot of like basic joke structure stuff where it's just like, you know what I mean?
Like, yeah.
There is a lot of that, I think, but
Sure.
a lot of it is like what you said, just like trying to like relate your common experience to someone else. But yeah, AI's. This is what I kind of brought this up with Sean O'Shaughnessy about like the music like that we make is on here is AI because like we don't have money to pay bands. but like if you didn't know that, right? Like it's not that far off
also,
from regular
if
music.
you ever do a Jamaican segment and you need ad libs, I got you.
Okay.
I'll come over to the stew and fucking cook them up
For free.
for free of charge, dude. You could have a live band for that one. Dude.
That'd be sick. Honestly.
I have steel drums at my house.
Just does it for pleasure in the game, dude. Yeah.
But like I don't know, like I think AI can replicate a lot of things, but humor is one of the things that it's like still it doesn't get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Because like I mean, I don't know, not to sound like too much of a fucking armchair intellectual type person, but like you have to know like what like stuff feels like
Mm-hmm.
to make it funny. You know,
Right,
it has to
right.
be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it has
You
to
have
be
to
like
be able to
warm.
experience emotion. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like
Yeah.
a shoe, you
Yeah.
know? Like AI makes a brand new shoe, but like a worn-in shoe is like what comedy is. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like you have to have
I like how you
like,
got shoe on the brain
experience.
because it's Joe Kallinger now.
Dude, I'm a professional podcaster, dude. I tie everything
You're
together.
like, AI could never be a cobbler
Yeah.
/ serial
just
killer.
Just wait until I get to the fucking ditch, dude. You wait until I get to the hole.
Yeah, we're going to the ditch after this.
Yeah.
We're gonna
The
shit
ditch is
into
my
it.
favorite bar in Philadelphia. It's
Yeah, I
down
know.
the street from me. Yeah, but no, I mean, I think AI genuinely can't be funny because I think what funny comes from is like not like a together suffering, but like yeah, it's like together, like it's what emotion you feel with people.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? And
'Cause often,
you
like-
can't replicate that artificially.
The thing you're laughing at when you're laughing at comedy is often like a recognition of that circumstance.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I can relate to that in my own life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's how you can't really teach a robot to relate to something.
exactly. Like, I mean, like when I'm writing jokes, like I will occasionally try to write about like an idea I had, like, oh, this would be a funny situation, right?
Mhm.
And those are the worst jokes you ever write because you're like, oh, I'm not speaking from a point
Yeah,
of like,
right,
I
right. You can't just
experienced
think
this.
of like what would be goofy.
Right, exactly.
It's like it has to be like this happened and it was goofy.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And you can be like inspired by their stuff. Like
Yeah.
you like heard a story or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that, but like trying
Yeah.
to pull it from thin air is like impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree, dude. AI cannot match a dick joke, dude. Can't match my fucking genius.
Yeah.
Should we try it right now? Should we ask AI to come up with
dude,
yeah,
give
let's
us-
see let's
give us-
see what
give us
happens.
5 jokes.
Give me 5 dick jokes.
In the voice of Dan Carlin.
And the voice of Dan Carlin? You mean George Carlin?
Yeah.
Dan Carlin's a historian.
I know.
think. Dan Carlin would be like, well, in 1800.
Dan Carlin's hardcore dick jokes.
That's what I was thinking.
And
of.
it's also like it
The
doesn't like
podcast.
I'm gonna hit send, right? And it's gonna just like immediately start. So it's like it doesn't think about it. All right, here we go. Number 1. You
It's
ever
using
notice
all that damn water? That's why.
I know. Oh man, this
I don't even drink water, dude. I just drink PBR.
that's why I don't drink
We're
water,
more
so I give it to
efficient
the
for
AI.
world.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Number 1. You ever notice the penis is only the only body part that has hope? Always looking up, standing tall, like he's auditioning for a better life. Meanwhile, the brain's like, sit down, stupid. The dick goes, not today, pal. We're chasing dreams.
Yeah, this just sounds like open mics from Philadelphia.
I would say that there's probably some comedians that do.
You think, dude? You think? There's people that come off of stage and I'm like, what are you going to power down after this, dude? This is insane.
God, this is like cringe shit.
Yeah.
The penis has 2 favorite modes: asleep and panicking. It's either hibernating like a shy hedgehog or springing up like it's heard gunfire. There's no in between. Try explaining that to the TSA.
Yeah, that's an uncircumcised joke, dude. That's
It's pretty cool,
Yeah.
right?
anyway, making fun of Muslims.
The funny thing is, after that, it says, "Want
That's why
5
the
more?
TSA tag was involved.
Want 5 more? I've got plenty of ammunition in the chamber." He thinks he's doing good.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
thinks he's killing, dude. He's an open mic comic
Yeah.
that's just like bombing, but
Yeah.
they're like,
So I'm here all night. It's like, you got the light 2 minutes ago.
get off stage.
Get off
please.
there. We're about to play you off.
Hey, ChatGPT, why do you think that AI has such a hard time being funny?
Ooh, ask the source, dude.
Absolutely. So as I was saying, humor's kind of this weird human magic trick, right? It's got a lot to do with shared experiences, timing, and those little unexpected twists.
I actually did my
only-
segment from AI.
Oh, you interrupted it.
Oh, fuck.
Continue. I'm sorry.
No worries at all. It happens. So yeah, just to finish that thought, basically humor is so tied up in being human because it's all about those shared little life details, cultural references, and timing. And AI, we're still learning to juggle all those layers at once. But hey, we're getting there, and in the meantime, we can still crack a few decent jokes.
Why does it have that voice?
Why
Can you
is
just
AI
get-
black? What the fuck?
I think I chose that voice at some point.
Why is AI a black
It's
guy
like a
that
cool-
works at administration at Penn, dude? What the fuck?
I think you can
That's
change.
a specific,
Hold on.
I've met
Hold on.
that guy before.
I know.
Can you change your voice to be a little more Hispanic? It did this before.
See, AI
Let me try
can't be
again.
funny, dude.
Can you change your voice to be more Hispanic?
Absolutely, I can do that. I'll add a little more of of a Hispanic flair to my voice for you. Just let me know if this feels right or if you want any tweaks.
I want like fully Mexican dude.
Claro que sí, puedo hacerlo así sin problema. Voy a ponerle un tono más de cuate mexicano a la voz.
Now he's talking to me in
Yeah,
Spanish.
he's a black guy.
What if he just sounded exactly like you?
I love how
What if it
AI
was just a black guy from Philly? He's like, "Yo, pop."
I like how we were talking about how AI can't be funny, but then it just gave us the exact talking points.
Yeah.
Like that we were talking about.
Well, I mean,
it wasn't funny, but it was just like that's what I'm saying. It's like good at like reasoning and like, but it can't. I don't know. Humor is just like such a nebulous thing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's just a copy thing. It's just copying. You know
It
what I
heard-
mean?
do you think it heard what we said?
Yeah.
And it's
for
just trying to be.
sure,
He's trying to
dude.
be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because you can talk into your damn phone. That's why, dude.
It's listening all the
Your
time.
damn
I'm not
phone.
I
convinced
took
that
out
it's
the
not
microphone of my phone. I can't even use it for phone calls anymore.
listening. You just send pictures with words on it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I send ransom notes to my friends instead of texts. I say, try to ID that.
Tell all your friends you need a lip read.
Yeah. Yeah, just send them voice memos that are blank.
Figure this one out. But yeah, AI is fine.
thinking about getting into Morse code, dude.
Oh yeah.
Just fully learning Morse code
Mhm.
and then annoying people by like talking to them in beeps and boops. Like that would piss me off. That would piss me off at the bar, dude.
Try to order a drink.
That would be so fucking annoying.
No, but then you have to find someone else who can do that. So you guys
Exactly.
are going back and forth to the bar. Just
That's true. Yeah.
That would be honestly
And
pretty
that's
sick.
essentially why I came on the podcast today. I'm asking. Here's my proposition.
Sharks.
For 0%. Just to annoy people for the love of the game. Do you guys want to learn some Morse code? Actually, we don't even have to learn Morse code.
We can just do that to each other.
We could just plan out a conversation. We could just say that we're talking about something.
Yeah.
And then we'll just beep at each other.
Although
at the
imagine
bar.
talking shit on someone in Morse code, dude.
Oh, amazing. That's kind of why I want to learn like a niche language.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, and Morse code is legitimately, I think, useful because when the world ends, which is going to very soon, that's going to be helpful.
Yeah.
Knowing Morse code to communicate with Russians over radios.
That's true. Yeah. And they'll be like, "What's your name?" And I'll be like, "Christian." They'll be like, "Are you Russian?" I'll be like, "Ukrainian." They'll be like, yeah.
Get the Austrians on the line.
They're gonna send another nuke. It's gonna be like, "All right, dude."
yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of comics that are very adamant against any AI use. I've seen
That shit kind of
like-
bugs me too because it's like things exist as tools, right? And you use
Yeah.
the tools, and it's like, is the content AI? That's a question that I ask myself. Is the content that's being produced only AI?
Right.
Then you treat it a certain way. But if a person's using AI to be like, you know what, like people make comedy flyers with AI,
Yeah.
and people don't like that. But I'm just like, not everyone can afford to pay a fucking graphic designer.
Also,
you know what I
right.
mean?
Who the fuck cares?
Some people do. Some people are like,
Some people
you're
really
wasting so
do.
much
I know.
water, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, you know what also wastes a lot of water and air? Fucking them existing. So how about you kill yourself and it won't be a big issue?
And listen, I get it. I understand there's ethical questions that you have to ask for anything that's new or whatever. But I don't know. I'm going to continue to use it for the way that I'm using it and not feel bad about it. And I'm sorry.
like a fun way.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, we could. You mean have this podcast without any silly songs? Are you fucking kidding me?
Exactly.
That's why
Couldn't do
people.
it.
That's why people listen.
I'm gonna keep asking it to replicate books that I can't afford to buy. You know, you could do that. You could do that with ChatGPT. You could just
be like, "Hey,
you could
make me
say,
a Harry Potter."
Hey, what's the chapter? What's the second chapter of this book? And
Yeah.
it just prints out the whole thing.
Well, you know, it's fucked up. Sometimes that it'll just be wrong.
Yeah.
It'll just give you. But
For
who
sure.
cares?
I
If
don't
it's
care.
if it's a fiction, who cares?
Yeah.
I could be wrong
Yeah,
about
I was
Harry
about to
Potter.
say, you think I'm reading?
Oh, that actually would be
informational
really
book?
funny.
Oh my god, I love that scene in the second Harry Potter book where Hermione blows Ron. You guys remember that's my
shit
But
in the
make it hot and sexy. Yeah, make it sweet.
Those kids are pretty hot. let's be real. You know,
pretty hot.
School.
Some hot kid. Whatever happened to the guy who played Harry? Is he like in movies still?
Yeah, he's still
Daniel
around.
Radcliffe?
Yeah,
What's his name?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe. Dude, I'm terrible with actors. I don't know.
You shouldn't
any
be good with
names.
actors. It's a weird thing where like you're watching a movie and you're like, I know that person. Who's that person? And then you look it up and like, okay, no, I know it's that person. I'm like, why do I need to know? Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, I
Do
have
that a
like my certain people where I'm like, oh, I see they're in a movie. I'll watch that.
Yeah.
What's his name? Ed Hardy. Love an Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy?
Ed Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Ed Hardy's the shirt.
You're getting the
I know.
first names
Yeah,
confused
dude,
today, dude.
I'm not good with names. Like I said, I'm bad with actors, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's the guy from Venom. That's what I know him as.
Yeah.
Venom.
And I'll be like,
He's
oh
a good
yeah,
actor. And isn't he Bane? Batman.
Yeah, he's Bane.
he is Bane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he has a mask on, so I don't remember that one.
My favorite part of that movie is when he's like, I'm Bane. You remember that?
Yeah.
I'm Bane.
Can't do the voice.
His voice is crazy. Yeah.
I'm Bane. I'm Bane.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't say I'm Bane.
I was fucked in the darkness. in the hole. I was fucked in the hole after carrying buckets of dead.
Well, I think that's a good place to leave it
My
off.
father would shit, piss, and cum in the darkness. He always had to be holding a knife.
You guys, you know, Bane, his dad?
Ra's al Ghul used to
Joseph
fuck me in the darkness. Wait, wasn't Ra's al Ghul?
By the way,
place?
I think it's Raj Al Ghul. but
Oh, my
let's-
bad. Like I said, all the first names I'm fucking up.
Yeah, how could you not remember Raj, dude?
Gosh.
But yeah, I think that's a good place to end it.
That's the news.
That's the news. That's everything. I mean, do you have any final notes on AI?
Final.
Do you think it's going to take over the world?
I don't think in our lifetime, but like
Yeah,
our
it
kids
could.
are cooked.
Our kids are.
I
cooked,
mean,
dude.
maybe in my lifetime. You guys are old. Just be mean
That
at
much
the end.
older.
Just be mean
You're
at
not
the
that
end.
much older.
Yeah.
You're not
I'm gonna
that much
die. I'm
older,
gonna
rather.
die before you guys, anyways. It's gonna be cool. But yeah, exactly. I'm gonna die from a blender. He's gonna be like, hey, you have to add the banana, and then it's gonna blend my dick off. I'm gonna end up in a basement hole and die.
In Kensington.
Yeah,
In
it's all
Kensington.
good. Just put your hand in here.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'll be like, God damn it, I wish I had nicer shoes for my cobbler. Look at that, all with a bow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Tied it up
Tied it
so
up,
nice.
dude.
Fucking.
And then I'll eat Halloween candy. I don't know. Bring Brendan's thing into it.
Christian, this comes out this Thursday. Do you got anything coming up? Anything you want to plug?
No.
Cool.
I don't get booked.
Did you guys-
I don't get booked in
You guys
Philadelphia.
you run a show though, right?
Yeah.
When's that coming out?
I run a show.
When's that coming
It's
up?
on November 21st.
November
in
21st, Delaware.
Yeah.
Coming
At the
out.
Belfonte Cafe.
Hell
8
yeah, that'll be
o'clock.
sick.
It's gonna be a cool show with some cool cats in a cool place.
Cool. And follow Christian. His Instagram handle will be right below him. And Brendan, you got anything to say before we say goodbye?
We got a bunch of late night shows at Ortlieb's.
Oh, late night shows at Ortlieb's. Come every
Yeah.
Friday, right?
Every Friday, midnight.
Midnight.
11:30
It's gonna be
start.
spicy.
Yeah.
My pants will be off. I'm gonna be wearing fishnets.
Nice.
That's a requirement in order for George to perform.
And
Exactly.
bring your cum and shit. You know, we'll put it in the hole.
Put it in the hole.
All right. Bye, guys. Good night, good morning, or
Bye.
whatever.
It's George and Brendan's real big time podcast.
Come on! She gonna be fucking with your girl. I put my big dog on a bing bing, you know what I mean, man?
Part in the world.
Come on.